Okay, well, my name is Brionna Williams. I go by Bree. I am from Atlanta. Well, I was born in Michigan, but I grew up in Atlanta. I went to high school here and got all my dance training here. So I've been dancing since I was 2. So career-wise, I mean, it's just always been just what I like aspired to do or work to do or train to do. So with going to, high school, performing arts high school, performing arts college, and getting my degree in dance, start teaching everything. So I've just been just dance all my life. So that's pretty much
yeah.
it. I mean, like professionally, I would say like when I started getting really paid to dance was probably like right after I graduated college, which was 2015.
Okay, that's good. That's a nice little chunk of time, and you know what I'm saying, that you've already invested into this part. So I think that that's great, and the fact that you did it right out of college. I think a lot of people will be out like, oh my God, it's too old. I'd be like, what are y'all talking about? Like, no.
Oh my goodness. I know.
Yeah, so you went to school, got a whole degree, and still, move forward.
There's still so much. Yeah, I went from teaching kids to, just dancing for small independent artists, like in the modern contemporary world. Like I thought I wanted to do the concert, but then, in Philly, it just wasn't a lot of that, like commercial wise. So that's why I moved back to Atlanta and started pursuing my career in the commercial world, and it's been very adventurous.
Very.
Yes.
Okay, so
mom now and all of the things. So
yes. No, that's so okay. So this is April of 2023. So I mean, I've known you way before you started this program, but in reference, you started the summertime, which was like July-ish, May, July, June-ish. Sorry, okay, so how did you even hear about Kiki Kastings Platinum Career Coaching Programs?
I actually had just been seeing it like on Instagram, honestly. Like I think I don't know if Taylor posted about it. It was just like a couple people was just like posting like just like them being on Zoom calls with you. And I was like, what is this? Like I just kept seeing it on people's story. I'm like, okay, this like looks interesting. And I'm like, I know Kiki. Like, okay, she got a whole program. And like, I didn't realize that you had a whole, well, not beta group, but like a concentrated group before the beta group. And so, yeah, it was really just kind of like word of mouth. And I want to say maybe it was Taylor that was like, you should look into like Kiki's program, or somebody said something to me like way back when and was like, yeah, you should like look into that. Cause I knew I had been looking for some type of mentor, some type of like coach to kind of just like help me kind of transition back into the industry after like having right now about really just field when it comes to the whole entertainment industry just in general. So just like trusting and receiving the like affirmations like, hey, like you can do this, like you can also do this. And it's just like, yeah, I really can do this, because like we're just well-rounded, just people in general, like we're artists. So I think that's like, okay, let me expand, like, and there's so much more, like even if you don't really want to be like an actress or whatever, like even if you like to teach, like there're just so many things that you can do, like for example, I'm finding out, well, I don't want to say I'm finding out, but like me being on tour right now, I know, but I also know I love to teach, so I kind of like had to stop doing that. But then it's like, wait, no, I don't have to stop doing that. I can teach while I'm on tour.
Exactly.
And that's like fulfill like all of my aspirations of like overseas, and like that's like a whole nother conversation. But like now I'm like, okay, I can have my love for dance, being on stage. I can also, like share my gift with the world and my talents, and like just actually have like a full career within a career. And I think that's kind of like the breakthrough that happened. Like, okay, there's just so much more I can do. Let me think outside the box. And
Yeah, no, thank you. Like that whole the tour teaching thing, I said, man, y'all cannot be on nobody's tour and not hitting up these studios because you're about to make lifelong connections with all of these people that even when you're not on tour, that will bring you back to teach again and over again. So that's like, yeah, every year I'm going to that studio.
And it's like you really cultivating your lifestyle and your career. So just like having the tools and just like all the information that's like provided in the program, it's just like, okay, like you can tap into commercials, you can tap into, TV shows. Like when I'm not on tour, like I'll try to be on somebody's television screen for real.
And you will. Yeah.
So it's just like making the most of everything that you like can do. Everything that you're capable of. So
So we can bring reference or like just when you started program, you were actually already in the either rehearsals or prepping with Neo for shows and then eventually obviously tours and stuff like that. How was that experience? And then like what aspects of the program were you able to like implement in real time?
Yeah, I think I was in, I don't know if I have booked Neo yet though.
Yeah, y'all did like Lovers and Friends. I think you were doing Lovers and Friends. You were doing a show for sure.
I feel like, I don't know why I feel like it was so like
it was in May. It was in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would know.
No, I know, because I'm saying because I was making reference of like either we were talking about live shows or some aspect, and some of that stuff was happening in real time.
Yeah. So So we didn't have literally happening in real time. I'm like, what? I'm getting all this information. It's like, it's literally, so yes, in the process of being in the program, and I'm coming home from rehearsals, and then I'm going back into the rehearsals, and I was able to implement a lot of the, especially like the tips and tricks that you like provided. Like I wrote all of that down. It's just like we hadn't even really got into tour like that. Like we had we were just probably about to do Lovers or Friends. So I was at the way beginning stages of like just dancing behind an artist again. So I think just simple stuff, just like being on time and just like the energy that's in the room, like when it comes to like the choreographer, just like I think I was in a place where I just wanted to be my best self, like show up my best self, like leave a good impression. Like I had already worked with some of the choreographers that were like in the room, but I kind of felt a little behind because I felt like I wasn't picking up certain pockets. So I mean, that doesn't really have nothing to do with like the program per se, but I think it was more so just like having the confidence, like if you're in the room, like it's for a reason type of thing. So I just wanted to just, be authentic and just like whatever my strengths were, like as a dancer, when like walking into the room, I would just like take that and run with it and just like be prepared for any like last minute changes, like the day of the show, like there's always something that's going to be changed. So like we were working with Jamaica and like Marv pretty much. So there's always something that's going to be changed. So just making sure that you just don't get married to one thing and just like being open to corrections and, like those are the types of things I think I was applying at that point in the program. But now like that we've been on tour, now it's just like, okay, like getting all the information and like where we're going, like how long it's going to be, like, are you going to get per diem? Like, like everything that just comes with like, okay, you're going to be on the tour bus, you're going to be taking planes, like getting your calendar laid out. Like it's a lot. It really is a lot. And I'm like, she's literally giving us all this information before like I actually have to like figure it out. So it's like going into it, it just kind of made it easier to kind of adjust. Yeah, because I'm like, I know this. But like, because I know, like, you don't really get that information. You really don't get that. You don't get a chance to like be in a program often, and also working the dream in the program on the job. Like, it's just like real life, real time mentorship, coaching through like your career.
Yeah.
So like even just going back and just like watching like your videos, and you like to talk about different stories about being on tour and stuff, it's just like I would definitely like just go back and like, okay, if I have a question about this one thing, like while I'm on tour, like maybe I should go back and reference, you know, like what she experienced type of thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that's a good answer.
No, that was like a perfect answer. And what's funny is that you are saying what I've already said, but I love hearing it from somebody else. You literally verbatim said everything I've said before, like even like on some of my, posts, whatever. But you're saying it and you're experiencing it in real time. I swear, like that shit is like gold, because it's hard to verbalize it, not having the reference of like the perspective. You got the perspective, and you got a little hindsight. He's like, okay, I got a little hindsight, but now I can like see the full picture. And now you're like, so yeah, I need to know this and that. And then it's not gonna take you years. You know what I'm saying? To like, finally, I understand the process. Now I get it. Now you're like, oh no, we about to first round. Like, oh yeah, we knocking this out. I know exactly now how this goes out. Yeah, that's so
I would not want to like go on tour and be like, oh wait, well then what all comes with this? And then you're just like lost, and you're just like figuring it out like as you go is not the move. Because I want to be well prepared. I like to be well prepared. So yeah, I think it's definitely been like a blessing in disguise that like I'm in a program that's like just giving me just here you go. This is what you do while you're doing it. So you're welcome type of thing. No, it's been real though. The team is awesome. Like obviously the choreographer is awesome. The girls who I dance with, my co-dance team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're bonded, we're like sisters. So
yeah,
it's a good time.
Yes.
It's hard. It's hard. It's a lot of traveling. It's a taxing on the body, mentally, physically, you just gotta stay ready type of thing. Yeah.
Yes,
but Neil's awesome though. He's a great person to work with. Like
the best.
He's like a brother.
Yeah, y'all have a great boss. Like it's like that's a blessing as far as even like beginning stages of a dance career, to have that type of, boss and artist to work. I mean, music is whatever, undeniable. Like
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think I ever manifested Neo per se. I do know his music like saved me as like a teenager. Not saved me, but like that's like who I was listening to like in high school. So I was like, okay, interesting. But I mean, I would manifest like, a Beyonce. Like we all want to dance.
Right.
Like, the typical, but I was like, okay, this ain't bad. This is kind of came out of the blue, but I think it makes sense why. And it's a great job.
Yeah, I love seeing you with this like on par. Perfect. It gives you that that expansion of all your skills to be able to like kind of utilize and maximize to the full potential in that, and still like it's commercial, you know what I'm saying? Like and that's what a lot of concert dancers feel for some reason, think that they can't, like work in commercial space. I'm like, are y'all serious? Like that, you have so much more vocabulary than the typical like hip hop dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like they're limited. You like, I can do it all. I can do it all. And that's how you stay, like you'll never not work. You'll never not be working because you have it all in your whole facility. And so that's something that I'll be like, yeah, y'all need to make sure you're not just staying in this little one pocket.
Yeah. Yeah. We can really tap into so much more than we think. So
Yes.
I really love that I'm actually like classically trained and like, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
so much more you can pull out and
Always.
yeah.
Yeah. What was like one of your biggest lessons while in the program?
A lesson. Hmm. It's a lesson. um
I feel like one of your
oh,
lessons. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you after you tell me.
no, I don't know. I just feel I just think like just not I don't know. I don't know if it's considered a lesson, but I think it's just like a realization. It's just like I just not to count yourself out. Like
That's a lesson.
expand,
Yeah.
just continue to like expand and educate yourself. I think educating yourself is like a lesson, like especially if you are trying to like work in the industry.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
definitely.
just gaining knowledge about all like aspects of the industry. It's just like you need to know that if you're really trying to do this for real type thing. I don't know.
Oh,
I would say this.
that's definitely a great lesson for you. I feel like during your time, you like tapped into a whole nother space, and it was like a shift that is almost like the lesson was don't hold nothing back. Like, we unapologetic out here. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, got it. Got it. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And I'm not, and I always be like, yeah, don't let up, don't let up. So like, I think that was for me watching, like from my perspective, was a lesson that you kind of caught and was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Good luck to everybody else.
Child, I'll be in my own zone.
The foot is on the gas and
yeah.
we're out of here. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Okay, well then why did you choose this program over any other program?
I mean, I really didn't know about no other program, to
Oh,
be
that's good.
honest.
Yeah, well, that's how
I
it's like it's not a lot of informational spaces.
yeah, and I think it's just something that I was like seeking like some type of like structure of a program, not just and knowing like other people are also receiving the same type of information or the same type of coaching, so it just makes you like more comfortable excuse me, joining, when other people are involved, especially if it's somebody that's like that know what they talk about and they've been in the industry. So I think it's more so like, okay, this just makes sense. It kind of just makes sense. Like if I've worked with you, I know who you are. It's not like it's just some stranger that I'm like trying to like put my trust in, but
Right.
it's really like, okay, like she's been in this industry, so it's like, why not learn from like the greats? Well, it's like a no-brainer type of thing. For me, I think it was a no-brainer. I was like, I don't know no other program. Like, if I'm really looking for a coach, like a mentor / coach, and I'm like, yeah, Kiki. Duh, like, duh. She does this. She does this for real. She does this for real.
That is for yeah, no, for real. Okay, and then what mental changes have you like made since finishing, and like what are some of like the results that you can see and feel?
Mental changes. Is that what you said?
Yeah, like
I'm
some
like trying to look at the questions too. Why you asking me?
oh yeah, no, you can live.
I just think mentally, I'm just like more open and like driven. Yeah, I think I just really have like this drive now. I mean, I will say like being like on tour, I kind of did like start to stray away from like my creativity. But I'm still like inspired though. Like I'm still very inspired. I just feel like I'm like in a place where I'm just like soaking up so much information so that I can kind of like like when it's time to kind of go back into like my own creative processes, that I just have like just more like knowledge, and I'm not kind of just going off of how can I say this? It's just more expansion, just like in my vocabulary and just like my vision. So I do like to take a step back to be like to actually become more inspired by other things and other people and spaces. So, or even if it's not other people, just like myself, like because I tend to get bored easily, and I tend to like get this like burnout like quickly when it's like the same type of thing, like you know.
Yeah.
So I think I'm really excited. I don't know, like I'm in different spaces a lot. But I'm in definitely like I'm driven, I'm definitely in hustle mode. Like it's no secret that I'm a single mom. Like I'm really just like trying to like create generational wealth. Like I'm just in a space where like I can't let up at this point because I've already like exactly put my foot on the gas. So I think mentally it's just like, okay, girl, like you didn't know what you wanted to do before, but like figure it out. But like you have the tools that are gonna like guide you to, to keep you and have you in this industry long.
Yeah.
Or have you, help you have a long career. So yeah, I'm excited to see like what's like, I'm just excited.
Yeah. No, I'm excited too. Shit. I'm like, yes, Bree, like let him effing go. I'm over here like screaming. But no, I agree. I feel like you and I think you may not see it or realize it, but you are inspiring, especially for not just trained technical dancers, but just you're a mother, what I'm saying, single mom. So like that alone is like empowering and inspiring for somebody else that's like, watching in the wings or whatever, but knowing like, yeah, like I ain't letting up. That ain't gonna be, that's a sacrifice that I've made, but I'm still moving forward in my career and doing the things that I have set out to do that God has told me I have to do. Like it's not even at this point, you're like, yeah, I gotta do this. We ain't letting up. My drive to and I got a baby looking at me. Yeah, like
exactly. Yeah. But I knew I wanted to like have a career, like a job to where like it was lucrative. And then also so I can like really be present on that, but also be present in like my journey as a mom. So like, it's like it's literally since May to now, like so much has like happened like positively. Like I have my own place now. Like I'm literally in a better mental, like overall mental space because I can work, I can focus. Like there's no other energies like impacting like how, like when I can be on, creating or, just like it was just, I was in a place where I felt like bombarded by like too many different energies to where I couldn't just like focus on myself and like my actual like business endeavors. Like it, like when I say your physical environment, it really affects your mental. So if you are like, hey, I need to be in this type of environment, you're going to do what you got to do to make sure that happens. So it's just better for me to where like, okay, if I have my daytime, like I know I could go to the gym. I know I can like set my schedule. I got my daughter in like swim lessons. So it's like, I just want to be, a mom and really be a mom. And then also like I have the support and then also like go do my work.
Yeah.
Like, and like see the world and that is for me, what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of where I am. Just the balance and just mentally I'm in a good place.
I mean, in less than a year, like
exactly.
In less than a year.
Like my whole situation has changed. And this, it is partly because of jobs, like job commercials.
I know.
Like, I know. Like tours, like, come on, like the fruits of my labor. It's just, but it's all purposeful. It was all intentional. It was all like divine timing type of thing. Yeah.
I love it so much.
Y'all, Kiki Castings, okay?
Okay, what would you say to anybody thinking about joining the program or, investing into themselves?
Yeah, I mean, take the chance. Just take the leap of faith, honestly, because I mean, it's as simple as that. Because you just never know what's gonna come out of it. Like whatever like situation you're in, or like trying to get out of, or just like if you're needing the help, like if you're needing the connections or the people to kind of like help you get to where you're trying to get to, like all of those things are kind of gonna naturally like flow into your life. But it does take like, I gotta like invest in this, like, like invest into the people that
Yeah.
and like
Gonna help get
you in the long run get to where
Yeah.
you're trying to go, because they've been there type of thing. So they're not going to steer in the wrong way type of thing. So it's just that gut feeling. Like if you have a good feeling about it, but you're kind of like hesitant, like go with your gut feeling. If your gut feeling is like, yeah, I should do this, like do it type of thing. Yeah. I've been going my gut a lot this year. Like when I found out I was going on tour, I was like, I can't leave my baby. Like
you're like, hey, we gonna figure this out.
Minute.
We're gonna figure this out. No, it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah. That's why we got villages. That's why we got support. You know what I'm saying? Like the dream never is going away. That's the part I'm telling everyone, like, y'all can keep running and trying to, oh, well, I can't, cause I was like, you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back. You're gonna be like, damn, I wish I coulda, shoulda. And you look up and years have gone by, and now it's like, versus like, you already know what it is. This feeling I got ain't going nowhere. So let me, and then for you, you're too talented. Like you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, no, we got to figure this out, because you're too dope and too like your craft and your talent and gift. Nah, we can't even like play with it. So let's figure this thing out.
Yeah, if you got that feeling, like that itch, that like you like, it's just something, like there's something more, and you just like, we got to make it happen. We got to make it happen. There's a will, there's a way. For real. And you can't work your dream unless, like you literally have to be so like vulnerable sometimes in this industry. Like, sometimes you can hit rock bottom. Sometimes you got to give it all up just to get it like back tenfold. Like when I say that is real, it's so real. Like I can't even even make it. Like
sometimes you gotta give it all. Ooh, I got chills all over my body.
Oh, I'm getting chills too. But no, like whoever sees this or whatever, I hope that y'all understanding what I'm saying. Like this stuff is like we can't make it up type of thing. That's all I got.
Yeah, girl. So
I get a lot of words sometimes, like, hey, no, God's good, like, but it's also.
Are you journaling?
I do journal.
Yeah,
I do journal.
Like when you're traveling, for sure, just take some times to sometimes like a little paragraph.
A little. I do. I did journal when I was in New Zealand.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, when I was overseas, I try to journal more when I'm like international.
Yeah.
Just like a whole different
because in 10 years
energy, like I definitely try to create moments and memories where I can just like look back on, and also journal to my daughter too. I have a journal for her, and but I definitely need to do more of it because you'd be like so in the moment. It's like
Yeah.
your schedule be like super tight, but it is important to kind of just like
Yeah.
take.
Yeah. As long as you have a few moments, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I wanted you to make sure like you are capturing those feelings. Because in the beginning, it's gonna be more than like in about 5 years, you're gonna be like, oh, another show. But like this feeling that you are experiencing, just holding on to that. Even like when getting off the stage type of stuff, when you're by yourself. But yeah, so what are you looking forward to the most in this next chapter? Like since we're going into another year for you, what are you looking forward to the most?
I think it's just, I mean, I'm looking forward to expanding like my own personal brand. I think like I'm very well on my way to doing that.
Yeah.
So I think once I start like teaching again and like, meeting new people and just like really expanding my relationships from like that's all I've been wanting to do. It's just like meet people like all over the world and just like share with like so many different types of people and but not just for me, but just like that actually does bring me like a lot of like joy. So I think that's more so what it is. Just like I'm excited for expansion and just creating like really authentic like memories and like just
Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely when it comes to sharing my art, because I have had like a itch to be like, okay,
That's
I'm trying to
good.
because I want like I don't really want to live in America. So
Yeah.
like I like that I'm kind of like going to
Yeah,
these
I'm with you.
places.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pack up. I'm so ready to
I'm
pack up.
ready. Yeah.
Like,
So I'm like,
absolutely.
yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
using like these opportunities. Like if I'm getting a chance to like teach overseas and like make these connections, like, okay, where do I like feel like I would fit or like maybe not fit or I don't know, like how can I like cultivate
Very good.
like 5 years from
Very
now, like
good. Yes.
yeah, the lifestyle that I want. So
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm looking forward to the
Yeah.
most. It's just like, okay, yeah, actually working to make these things happen, like the life that you want, like there's a way to make it happen. So I just educated myself, like I said.
Yeah.
I have this, I don't know what is going on with me. I think I got allergies now.
Yeah. Oh no, allergies are really bad right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. I mean, definitely. I'm like, Kennedy, you're not staying in America. So let's figure this out. Let's get this plan together because you're not living here. This country is done. So let's just
for us.
just move out. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Yeah, I'm like, you can do this or anywhere, Kiki. You can do this anywhere.
Yay. Well, I am so, of course, always proud of you. I think I love watching your journey and seeing, all the things that I know was about to happen come to fruition for you. And
sorry.
no, you're good. And then just knowing, what I'm saying, I'm here for whatever, whenever you need any questions. I don't mean like, hey,
I know.
yeah, So yeah, and great job. Continue to
Thank you.
because you're doing it. So
Thank you so much. That means so much.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'll let you have the rest of your day. I'm actually headed out myself, but thank you for making time too. So this is great. I just wanted to check in also, what I'm saying, more so for just like making sure like your mental is like, hey, what's happening? Because sometimes, it could be things that might be happening and you may not feel like I can have these type of conversations, but checking in, making sure you straight, love that. The camp is awesome. You got a great team. So that's a blessing.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I definitely want to like stay like more like involved in like everything else that's like kind of going on in the program. Like I like missed the call because I was literally in Florida with my family. So I know sometimes it's like my schedule just don't be allowing certain stuff, but I definitely want to, make sure I'm still kind of like in the loop with everything. program. So
No, yeah, we got you.
whatever, like, you know, it's
Yeah,
racing.
let us know if it's stuff that's coming on TV, whatever, anything. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, check me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's for. Like, hey, I'm about to be on whatever tonight, 8 o'clock, whatever. That's what it's for. So, yay, we have an amazing rest of your day, week, and you about to go on tour. So yeah, y'all be safe.
Yeah, first show this weekend. So I'm about to be gone every weekend for the next 3 months.
Yeah, just get your rest.
Yeah, I'm fine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be a nice little leg.
Yeah, nice little leg. Going to Yes. Awesome. Okay, well, you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Talk to you
Thank
later.
you so much, Kiki.
You're welcome. Bye.